The Master's Mirror. Long ago, in a quaint village nestled in the mountains, there lived a wise old Zen master named Genryu. Genryu was well known throughout the region for his remarkable ability to guide and enlighten those who sought his wisdom. His humble abode served as a sanctuary for his many disciples and visitors who traveled far and wide to learn from him. One day, a young man named Kaito arrived at the master's doorstep, seeking guidance on the path to enlightenment. Kaito was a diligent and dedicated practitioner, having studied Zen teachings for many years under several masters. Yet, he found himself unable to attain the deep understanding and inner peace he so desperately sought. Upon meeting Kaito, Genryu recognized the sincerity in his eyes and invited him to stay at his abode to study under his tutelage. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, Kaito diligently followed Genryu's instructions, engaging in meditation, studying sutras, and performing daily tasks around the temple. During his time with Genryu, Kaito began to notice something unusual about the master. Whenever Genryu would sit down to meditate, he would always begin by gazing into a small, oval-shaped mirror that he kept by his side. Kaito found this perplexing, as he had never seen any other master rely on such an object during their practice. One day, overcome with curiosity, Kaito approached Genryu and asked, "Master, I have noticed that you always gaze into a mirror before you begin your meditation. What is the purpose of this mirror, and how does it aid you in your practice?" Genryu smiled at Kaito's inquisitive nature and replied, My dear Kaito, this mirror is a very special object. It serves as a reminder and a tool for reflecting upon the true nature of the self and the universe. In the mirror, I see the ever-changing nature of reality, the impermanence of all things, and the illusion of the separate self. Kaito listened intently, intrigued by Genryu's words. He felt a deep longing to experience this profound insight for himself and asked the master if he too could use the mirror during his meditation. Genryu agreed, but with one condition: "Kaito, you may use the mirror, but you must promise to keep it safe and return it to me after each session. Remember, the mirror is merely a tool to help you see more clearly, not an object of attachment." Kaito gratefully accepted the mirror from Genryu and promised to care for it as though it were his own life. From that day forward, he began incorporating the mirror into his meditation practice, gazing at his reflection before settling into deep contemplation. As the weeks went by, Kaito found that the mirror did indeed help him gain new insights and understanding. He noticed the subtle changes in his face as the days passed, a constant reminder of the impermanence of life. He saw the interconnectedness of all things, as his reflection was dependent on the light, the mirror, and the environment around him. Gradually, Kaito felt a sense of inner peace and calm he had never known before. One fateful day, as Kaito was preparing for his meditation, he accidentally dropped the mirror onto the stone floor. The mirror shattered into countless pieces, leaving Kaito devastated and filled with guilt and shame. Trembling, Kaito gathered the broken shards and brought them to Genryu, confessing his careless mistake. To his surprise, rather than scolding him, the master simply looked at the shattered mirror and smiled. "Kaito," Genryu began, "do you remember when I first handed you the mirror? I told you it was merely a tool and not an object of attachment?" Kaito nodded, tears welling in his eyes. "Then let this be a lesson for you," Genryu continued. "The mirror was a valuable tool that aided you in your practice, but it was never the source of your enlightenment. The true source of wisdom and insight lies not in the mirror or any other external object, but within your own mind." With that, Genryu took the broken shards of the mirror and carefully arranged them in a beautiful pattern on the temple floor. As the sunlight streamed through the windows, the pieces of the mirror reflected the light in a dazzling display, creating a radiant mosaic that filled the room with warmth and beauty. "See, Kaito," Genryu said, gesturing to the shimmering display, "even in its broken state, the mirror continues to serve a purpose, reflecting the light and illuminating our surroundings. This is a reminder that nothing is ever truly lost, and that beauty can be found even in the most unexpected places." Over the following weeks, Kaido continued his practice, applying the lessons he learned from the master and the broken mirror. He came to understand that true wisdom and enlightenment could not be found in any external object, but rather in the depths of his own mind and heart. He realized that the mirror had merely served as a catalyst for his own inner growth and transformation. As Kaido's understanding deepened, his sense of inner peace and harmony grew stronger. He no longer sought the validation or guidance of external sources, and instead turned inward, trusting his own intuition and wisdom. He began to embody the teachings of Zen in every aspect of his life, walking the path of mindfulness and compassion with grace and humility. In time, Kaido became a respected teacher in his own right, sharing the insights and knowledge he had gained under Master Genryu's guidance. The story of the broken mirror became a cornerstone of his teachings, illustrating the importance of looking within for true understanding and enlightenment. Years passed, and the day came when Master Genryu, now an old man, knew his time on earth was drawing to a close. He summoned Kaido to his side and presented him with a small, oval-shaped mirror, identical to the one that had once been shattered. "Kaido," the old master said, his voice weak but full of warmth, "I want you to have this mirror as a symbol of your journey and the lessons you have learned along the way. May it serve as a reminder of the power of inner reflection and the impermanence of all things." Touched by the master's gesture, Kaido accepted the mirror with gratitude and vowed to honor Genryu's teachings for the rest of his life. As he held the mirror in his hands, he saw not only his own reflection but also the countless lives and moments that had led him to this point. When Master Genryu eventually passed away, Kaido continued his legacy, guiding and inspiring countless others on the path to enlightenment. The story of the master's reflection lived on, a timeless tale of wisdom, self-discovery, and the undeniable power of inner transformation.